Imagine hitting the jackpot, your wildest dreams coming true in an instant. Millions of dollars, more money than you've ever seen in your life, suddenly at your fingertips. It's a fantasy that captivates millions, but for some lucky winners it becomes a nightmare they never saw coming. The lottery, a game of chance that promises to change lives forever, often does just that, but not always for the better. A staggering 70% of lottery winners find themselves broke within just 5 years of their life-changing win. It's a statistic that seems almost impossible to believe, yet the stories of those who've lived it paint a sobering picture of the dark side of instant wealth. Take Gerald Moswagon, for instance. This Canadian man thought he'd struck gold when he won $10 million in the lottery. But his story didn't end with happily ever after. Instead, Moswagon's life spiraled out of control, leading him down a path of excessive spending and poor choices. In a tragic turn of events, he died broke and homeless, a cautionary tale of how quickly fortunes can change. Then there's Sharon Tirabassi, an Ontario resident who won a whopping $10.5 million. She lived the high life, splurging on lavish parties, expensive cars, and designer clothes. But by 2016, her fortune had vanished, leaving her with nothing but memories of her brief brush with wealth. Across the pond in the UK, similar stories unfold. Callie Rogers, barely an adult when she won $1.9 million, found herself penniless by 2013. The pressure of sudden wealth, combined with a lack of financial guidance, led to a series of poor decisions that left her struggling to make ends meet. Luke Pittard's story might seem less dramatic, but it's equally telling. After winning $1.3 million, he eventually returned to his job at McDonald's. His win, while substantial, wasn't enough to sustain the lifestyle he'd imagined, highlighting the often unrealistic expectations that come with lottery winnings. But why does this happen? How can millions of dollars slip through fingers so quickly? The answer lies in a perfect storm of factors that many lottery winners face. First and foremost is the lack of financial education. Most winners have never dealt with large sums of money before, and without proper guidance, they quickly find themselves out of their depth. Then there are the toxic relationships that often surface when money enters the picture. Friends and family members can become demanding, expecting handouts or investments in their latest schemes. The pressure to maintain these relationships while managing newfound wealth can be overwhelming. Predators, too, play a role in the downfall of many lottery winners. From unscrupulous financial advisors to con artists with get-rich-quick schemes, there's no shortage of people looking to take advantage of those who've suddenly come into money. Perhaps the most insidious factor, however, is the curse of the lottery dream itself. The fantasy of instant millions often blinds winners to the realities of wealth management. They spend as if the money will never run out, failing to plan for the future or invest wisely. The stories of Gerald, Sharon, Callie, and Luke serve as stark reminders that money, while powerful, isn't a solution to all of life's problems. As we watch the next round of lottery numbers being drawn, it's worth remembering that those little balls don't just represent potential wealth. They carry with them the weight of responsibility, the pressure of sudden change, and the potential for both triumph and tragedy. The lottery dream, it seems, can just as easily become a nightmare, leaving those unprepared for its challenges with nothing but empty pockets and broken dreams.